there, Budheads. Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes, and if you haven't done so so far, please do smash that subscribe button, and I'll be here as I can when I feel like I've got things to share with you here on my YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, smash a like button, comment, all that good stuff. But I want to do a gear profile on my Epiphone Riviera, Nick Valensi signature model. So the story of how I got my hands on one of these was I bought this guitar in 2007 from my local guitar shop, and I paid about $600 for it at the time. This would have been about 2007, I think I already said that. And yeah, immediately when I saw it hanging up on the wall, I mean, the first thing that catches your eyes is the color of this thing. I think it's technically a natural finish, I believe. I don't know. If anybody does know, please comment. But it's got a very orangish hue to it. It's got binding all around and down the neck. It just looks really cool. It's got chrome tuners, Grover tuners, bridge piece, and this tail piece is just kind of unique and cool. It's called the Frequencinator, something like that. Anyway, I was able to verify that this guitar was made in 2007, February of 2007, and was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm reading the serial number correctly, the 25th one off the line in that month. So that's kind of a unique, cool thing to know about your guitar if that's what jazzes you up. It was made by Peerless in Korea, and I believe Epiphone actually makes a quote-unquote elitist model of, I don't know for sure if it's all of their guitars, kind of like an upper echelon of quality. I don't really know, to be honest with you, but this is not an elitist model. This is a straight model, I guess. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest with you. So when I first bought this guitar, like I said, the aesthetics of it is what first caught my eye. I knew I was in the market for a semi-hollow body, and when I picked this thing up, it just immediately spoke to me. There's something about these P94 single coil pickups, along with the flatwounds. It came with flatwound strings and played smooth, and it just has a real rich, warm tone to it that really speaks to my soul. I have put on wound strings on this, and this guitar is not the same for me. And I've only done it once, and I just remember thinking immediately it was wrong. It didn't feel right, it didn't sound right, it just didn't play right. And so for me, I only put flat wounds on this guitar just to, you know, avoid that screeching sound, but ultimately just to, for me, get the fullest potential of sound out of this guitar. I gotta be honest, I did not know who Nick Valensi was at the time when I bought this. Shame on me. Nonetheless, if you don't know who Nick Valensi is, he's the lead guitarist for the famous rock band The Strokes from New York City. Really kind of kept rock alive in the mainstream. You've heard their famous song Last Night, I'm sure, a bazillion times on car commercials and whatnot. But nonetheless, great band, and they've just recently released a new album too, so they're still very quite relevant today. But I have to be honest that I did not know who Nick Valensi was when I picked up this guitar. It's not why I bought it. I think it's, for me, that goes to show you the like the guitar itself sold itself, and that's nothing against Nick Valensi. It's just I just didn't know who he was at the time. And I'm not really into buying signature guitars. It's just me. I'm not really looking to have the same guitar as SRV or even, you know, my idol Jimi Hendrix or anything like that. I like guitars for what they are. That's just who I am as a guitar player. You might be different, and to each their own. But yeah, anyway, this guitar just really spoke to my soul, is why I picked it up. And you know, as it introduced me to the Strokes, I like their music too. You know, like, I think it's kind of cool. You know, that, you know, I got the Valensi model, and from what I can kind of gather, is that these are pretty sought after. I've seen them pop up on reverb.com for twice as much as that I've paid for it, so it feels good to have a bit of an investment there. But nonetheless, the guitar is just an awesome machine. Just kind of a quick story of, like, when I first got it back in college, I brought it home back to my dorm room. And you'll notice here that the input jack is on the face of the guitar. And I learned the hard way, unfortunately, to only use L-shaped jack inputs as opposed to just a straight in 1/4 inch jack input. Otherwise, I'd have about another, you know, inch sticking off the face of the guitar, likely for things to get caught on it. But my story is I was playing my new guitar. I mean, it's maybe a day old, and I step on the guitar cord, and it rips out, and it undoes this washer and screw here or whatever, and the input jack actually fell into the body of the guitar, so it was kind of rattling around like a paint can. Yeah, I was freaking out. Like, I was, you know, 18, 19 at the time, wondering how the hell I was going to get my input jack and get this guitar fixed. I took it to a guy, or I asked a guy if he, guitar tech, if he'd fix it, and he wanted something like $150 just to get in there. Anyway, my dad and I, we lucked out, and we were able to, like, get it back to where it needed to be using like a crochet needle or whatever. We were able to hook it, hold it up there, and then tighten the screw on there. So saved myself some money there, but that I had to learn the hard way, not to use the straight in input jacks, only use the L ones. And also, unlike right now, if I'm standing up, moving about, playing with it, make sure you do that trick where you loop your guitar cord in through your guitar strap, and then you plug it in. That gives you a little slack that if you do step on your cord, it's not going to immediately just yank right out. So that's my pro tip for you today. But anyway, guys, this is my guitar. Wanted to show it to you. I'll get some close-ups of it for you. 2007 Epiphone Riviera Nick Valensi Signature model. I have used it for recordings before, and I'll link them and stuff in the YouTube video. And anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Again, please do like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications, all that stuff. I always appreciate the subscribe, and if you comment, I always do my best to respond. So with that, guys, peace out, have a happy new year, and we'll be with you till the next video.